I became involved with Project X when through my friend Michelle Sinclair. Actually, she when they called me and said, "Hey, we're putting together some zombie stuff. You've got a lot of film experience, and you're not working right now, so come on over." Creativity really just came about with who's there, what do we have at our disposal, and let's take 5 minutes to figure out what we can do here. Production was pretty much what we could get done in the day. Right, so we show up early in the morning, make the plans, and just start shooting. Shoot as much as we could before, before like kind of traffic started up. And we did that for like about 6 days, I'm gonna say. Well, I think my favorite one would have to be the zombie cowboy. I really, really like that. Just because it's something completely stupid and zany, and it was like in the middle of the night I thought, you know what, I need a cowboy hat. And I told the wardrobe person, hey, can you bring me a cowboy hat? And just out of that, I'm like, okay, so basically we're gonna run out and this guy's the zombie, and we're gonna do try to stay on it for 8 seconds. All time, my favorite video game I'd say would have to be GoldenEye for the N64. Yeah, I think it kind of started everything with the first-person shooter genre. But currently, I play a lot of Guitar Hero, playing a lot of the NHL hockey. Mostly the lack of permits. So we kind of had to finesse people in the environment. So, for example, we had one where we were shooting some zombies outside in the parking lot, and in the middle of the take, this little old lady walks by, and she kind of freezes. And we're like, no, no, it's okay. He's not really dead. Go ahead. You go into what you got, right? So if you don't have a lot of script, you don't make the people say too many lines, because then you got to kind of match it up in the editing. But for the Zombie Apocalypse shorts, the two guys that were working on it had a really good back and forth, and I barely had to give them any lines. It was just random dialogue, and it was very organic, and I was able to cut it in really easy. And once we're like, okay, let's cut, let's show the other side of it, let's show like what you're gonna say, and they would just repeat the dialogue to themselves. It was like working with talented actors, but completely improvised. Just whatever people had at home that we could bring in. It's one of the first rules of filmmaking. You kind of shoot what you have. Like Robert Rodriguez had a guitar case, a turtle, and a Jeep. Boom, El Mariachi. We had a cowboy hat, a gaming center, and there, Switchbox Zombies. Oh, I think it's great seeing that many people kind of come together, and I think it kind of dispels all the myths of gaming. Kind of a guy by himself in a room. It's really cool to see all these people come together and meeting face to face. Yeah, no, I've been working for a couple of years, just on and off in the film industry. I've got a couple of short films. To be honest, it's really funny. I keep working on zombie movies. I actually don't like them. Like when they're in the theater, I don't go see them. But yet, it seems like it's the funnest thing to work on, and it brings out people. People, it's just like, you're doing zombies, whatever, I'll show up. I know how to dance thriller, or it's a cowboy zombie thriller. I'll show up for that. It seems it brings people out, and it brings me out, I guess, too. I don't like them, but I like working on them. I would definitely work with the Project X crew again. A fun bunch of guys. Really professional, and just good attitude. Which sometimes, when you have nothing else, good attitude is all you need.